5 p.m. and you know what time that is. It is the time for Usapan Retro. If this is your first time to sa Usapan Retro, it's supposed to be Usapang Retro, pero I'm my amboy and I can't say it right, kaya naging Usapan Retro. Pero sinabi daw tama yun dalawa. So Usapang or Usapan. Pero yung mga topics dito sa show ko, we talk about basically everything boomer related video games, mga anime, mga comic books, mga movies, lahat lahat lahat. Pero I'm also interested in mga new technologies. So today we're going to be talking about virtual reality or kung gusto nyo VR. VR. Yes, bago yung VR. Sino ba dito has heard of VR? Raise your hands. Magkamay na kayo. Kamay. 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 Walang interesado dito sa VR? What's up, James Rumor? Ayan, Seychelles, you're in the right place. We are gonna have the head of VR Spaces. CEO, tama ba yung CEO? Pero hindi ko lang. Pero, ayan, Timi Sky, the head of VR Spaces. One of the pioneering companies in VR dito sa Pilipinas. So they're doing some very, very interesting work. And I like video games and there's VR video games. So she's going to talk about VR and I'm going to talk about VR and video games. So like I don't know. So if you're here, I'm glad you like. Did you guys like the cover photo? I'm pretty sure I spent some time on that. I'm glad you guys worked on that. But if you guys have seen, I know, if you guys have seen that movie Ready Player One, there's also a book called Ready Player One, which is really fantastic. So please read the book Ready Player One. Pero yeah, yung Ready Player One, parang that's the future of ano eh. That's the future of. I hope not the world, but the future of VR. I hope VR will get there one of these days. In fact, I've seen a couple of things. I've seen a couple of things that where I see VR headed in that direction. In fact, could you imagine, guys, kung sana itong Kumu na to, our app here, our beloved app, si Kumu, can you imagine kung naging VR si Kumu? Tapos we could go to like virtual concerts. We could go to like virtual, ano, pwede tayo mag-go to like virtual movies. We could hang out with each other on the teams. But parang the oasis na to itong Kumu na to. Pero right now we're a live stream. We're a live stream platform. Pero I think just give it a couple of ano, give it maybe a couple of years. The internet speeds up, and then the VR interface gets much cheaper. And who knows? Maybe Kumu will become a VR app as well. Wouldn't that be so awesome, right? What's up, Car Season? How are you doing? VR schooling, yeah, dude. There's so many applications of VR. So that's what Timi Sky's company does. VR Spaces. We'll introduce her in a moment. They do VR tours of real estate properties. It's so cool. Hey, Benisa, welcome, Benisa. Are you interested in VR, Benisa? VR, si Benisa. Nagulat ako. Benisa BR. Yes. So, okay. So, let me just talk about a couple of things before Timmy Sky joins us. So this week, I had my room rearranged. So, inayos ko yung kwarto ko. Ngayon, naka-display na yung mga video games and yung mga passions ko sa likod. Ayan, nakita nyo na. Let's see. Saan ba? Dito. No, dito. Sorry, dito. We have an original Super Famicom na sa box. Tapos, ayan sa taas, we have a Sega Master System naka-box. Tapos may Super Nintendo naka-box. Tapos sa likod ko dito, medyo yung mga box games ko. Pero mas marami pa sa ilalim ng kwarto ko or sa ilalim ng kama ko. Pero I don't know. I thought it looks cool kasi now I could talk about video games. And if you join my stream, alam mo yun, usapan ko yung mga video games. Okay. So that's the latest updates from the Usapan Retro set, I guess. So my bagong set na ako. I think it looks super cool. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hold on. Will you get a Sega Game Gear Micro? Alam mo, baka hindi. Kasi I have a feeling I'm gonna lose that thing. And it's too small. I don't know if I will have fun gaming on that. But I already have this guy right here. Kung gusto ko mag-mobile gaming, ito yung system of choice ko. Actually, ito yung system of choice ko sa lahat. I like my PlayStation 4, but I really, really love my Nintendo Switch. All right, malapit na mag 5:05. Ibig sabihin, nandyan na si Timi Sky. I can see her in the lobby, drinking water. In fact, 5:05. It's 5:05. Let's bring up Timi Sky. Dun, dun, dun. Timi Sky. Long
What's
time no
up?
see, huh?
Yeah, nakita tayo kanina. Earlier for brunch. How are you
Yeah,
guys? How are you?
bago yan, di ba? Brunch. Like almost,
Brunch.
how long now? For like almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Hindi ako that's my first meeting with eating in public with people.
Same, same. Besides the family,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, same.
No, not even my family. Like even like Roland eats in his room. Mark eats in his room. Me and Nadine eat in our rooms, and that
Yeah.
was like my first public setting. So it was kind of like it's kind of like like one of those things where I was like, am I supposed to be doing this? Tama ba to? Or hindi ko alam. Like tapos I'm in public with my face mask off kasi how are you gonna eat at a restaurant, diba? Like
Yeah,
you're at the
yeah, yeah.
restaurant and then you have to like eat and then you're like, "Pwede ba tanggalin yung face? Tama ba to?" like
Yeah.
like medyo self-conscious ako
Yeah.
sa first meal ko. First
But
public meal.
I appreciate they're really practicing social distancing.
Yeah,
Yung
ang grabe
restaurants
nila.
there, yeah.
They're like,
That's
"Okay."
good, yeah.
They're like
It is
they're like
good.
no, it was funny though, because there was like I don't know why they put 4 seats, but they only want 3 people to sit there. Yan hindi ko naintindihan.
Para sure na hindi sila walang issue with with the
Okay,
yeah,
okay. Hey, Miss
para sure sila.
O. Ayan si Miss
Hey,
O. Miss O, siya Miss O was the one, the organizer, di ba?
I
Si
yeah,
Miss
yeah.
si Miss O yan or si Livs Yao? Nakalimutan ko na.
This is Miss O. This is gonna be Miss O.
Miss O siya dito.
We're not sure. We're not sure, Angela. So we'll see. We'll see.
ah, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so what else? What's new with you? Ano ba? What's happening? We can't talk about the VR first. Let's talk
All
about
right.
your other stuff. Tapos in about 4 minutes, we'll talk. My timeline tayo dito kasi professional tong show na to eh.
Oh wow. Oh, wow. But
yeah, so let's
do you
go.
want to talk about like the gaming or like the DJing muna? Kasi
Yeah,
doon
talk
rin ako
about
nakilala.
give them a little background about you. What do you do?
Oh
Like,
hi guys. I'm Timi Sky or I'm Timi Sky. That's my DJ name. So one of the pioneers. Yeah, finally I claimed it. One of the pioneers na DJ here at Kumu.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm
pioneer. Like, I would say you were like the first
the
successful DJ. I know
yeah
people have dabbled, but I would say Timmy
yeah
Sky was the one that opened up the doors for all the future DJs, saying like, "Oh my gosh, there's this girl killing it on Kumu."
yeah. That's why they're all here. That's why they're all here. So hi, I'm Tim Sky, guys. Kung kilala niyo ako, I'm a DJ here at Kumu. So I'm a club DJ now. I consider myself as a live stream DJ because we have to be flexible. Kung nangyari dito sa industry. So I have shows besides DJ sets. Like I do Hey DJ. It's a DJ talk show for malamang DJs. Marami na kasing DJs dito sa Kumu. So gusto ko makilala niyo sila. Diba? On a
Yeah, I
personal
really like
level.
your show because
Yeah.
it's like it's cool. It's better. It's like no, it's get to know the
Mm.
people that make your
Yeah,
taste. Kaya maganda.
yeah. But it's very niche to DJing. Para at least yung topics doon, medyo ano siya, like chill, sabaw, funny. Pero at the same time, yung niche niya for the DJ community na gusto mag-double into live streaming. Parang it's like a
Mm.
welcoming party vibe. Ganun.
That's good because a lot of
Yeah.
people always ask me questions about Kumu and DJing, and you know
Mm.
what? I get so upset with all my. A lot of them are my friends, and I love them, but they upset me because I'm just like, have you downloaded the app? That
Yeah.
sabi nila, paano mag-live sa Kumu? And I'm like, have you downloaded the app? I'm all, you've known me for how many years of my life, and you know I've spent the last 3 years of my life doing this, and you haven't
Yeah.
downloaded the app yet.
But siguro
I get so
ano,
frustrated.
yeah, siguro like ano, may factor din because we're both from the tech startup community. So how we think, we're very flexible. We like to pivot pag kailangan agad. I mean, hindi tayo masyadong rigid when it comes to
hmm
decision making. So siguro isa sa mga big factors kung bakit pinush ko kagad yung Kumu. And besides that,
Mm.
like I said before, yung kasama natin sila Patty, sila Kao, na I really have a soft spot for the tech startup community, especially pag Pinoys. Parang may something doon na pag sila gumawa, pag Pinoy tech startup or anything na tech related, parang mas mabilis ako alam mo yun, ibigay yung time and effort
Yeah,
and
for
support.
sure, for sure. Siyempre naman, like
Regardless
we have
of,
to, yeah, because
yeah,
we really have, especially in the Pinoy tech team, we really have to help each other, because it's you never know. It's like I remember when Kumu first started. It was about 2.5 years ago when we first started here,
Yeah.
and I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to the Asian Institute of Management, the Dado Banatao
Oh,
Center,
wow.
and I gotta give a shout out to Kubo. They
Mm-mm.
really helped us out. So like I
Yeah.
remember when Kumu first started, we started in my living room here with me and Roland, and Rexy would come over. And then we were like, man, we got to get faster internet. I said that the internet was so bad here at the house. So we ended up, we were like, oh, Dado Banatao has an incubator at AIM. Let's just start going there. And then I remember that the AIM people were like looking at us, like we were going there for maybe about a week already. And the AIM people were looking at us like, who are you guys? And then we're all like, hi, we're Kumu. The One of our advisors, Dato Banatao, said he had an incubator here, so we just started coming. And then they looked at us and were like, "But you guys aren't part of the program, right?" We're like, "No."
The
And then
aim.
you're like, and then the people were like, then the people at AIM said, "You know what? It's too late to sign up for the main program, but we'll sign you up for this auxiliary program, and we'll give you guys some co-working spaces." So shout outs to AIM, and I still got my AIM badge. Teka muna,
Oh,
oh.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, they made us a badge, and that was actually Kumu's second office.
Oh, nice, nice.
So
Actually, may mga
shout out to
DJ sa dito. Mr. Angelo, nandito na sila DJ Eunice Torres. Yan.
hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Eunice?
she's a hip-hop DJ. Yeah, nandito na
Nice.
rin. Sila Mighty Rice, si Miss O is here. Hello, guys. Ayan.
All
So,
right. Oh, wait, I gotta
hi,
hold on.
everyone.
I have your video loaded, Teka muna, but I gotta drop the volume. Okay, so also besides being an awesome DJ and an awesome person and a pioneer on Kumu, um, I would say Timmy is also a pioneer in the tech industry with when it comes to Philippines and VR, diba?
There are a lot of pioneering teams besides us, VR community, but they're more into gaming
Yeah.
side, gaming and e-learning.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
hold on. Let me share this because I had this ready already, but this is cool. Watch this. What? Watch this, guys. Watch this. What? Okay, we'll have Timmy break down. So yeah, where you want to start with? Do you want to start muna with VR spaces while I play this video in the background? You could talk over it.
You can play it kasi it's only 1 minute lang naman. So,
Yeah,
parang it's a
pero walang
highlight.
audio eh. So
Okay lang, okay
you
lang.
just you can talk.
It's visuals.
Yeah.
Actually, we can talk kahit 1 minute lang siya. So, basically,
Sige.
that's the VR gear we're using. So, we started us friends, we're like architecture kids from UST. So nakita namin kasi yung concern ng industry namin when it comes to architecture, interior design and construction. So after that, parang may guy friends now, co-founders din sa VR spaces. They're into gaming as well. So naisip namin, why not gawin nating parang part ng application industry yung VR technology. So we did a gamified architecture. So basically, it's para siyang Sims in VR, pero para siya sa architecture and interior design sector.
Oops. Hindi siya dapat
It's
nakapop.
okay. Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Sige, go ahead. So you did the Sims. So ginawa niyo Sims muna.
De, ang vibe niya is para siyang Sims like it's a gamified architecture. So para kang naglalaro sa loob ng isang space or condo or bahay.
Okay, gets
Oo.
go. So, okay.
Gamified siya.
That's so cool.
Pero ano
So,
talaga siya, industry application siya for architecture, interior design, and
yeah.
real estate. Yeah.
So that's so cool na base niya yung Sims. So yung ginawa niyo, so you could basically basically you could pop yourself inside of you could pop yourself inside of a VR world.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So you came from an architecture background talaga.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. So you were used to doing CADs and OBJs and all that crap.
Yes. 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 And when it comes to connecting with, this is kind of medyo business, yeah, heads up, guys.
Sige,
When it comes to connecting with the clients or yung nga, potential buyers and everything sa real estate, parang nagkakaroon ng disconnect or loss in translation sa mga technical people tsaka sa like a normal consumer. So doon namin nakita yung gap, kaya kami pumasok doon para mag-bridge yung gap ng technical people, the technical world, like mga architects, engineers, interior designers, tsaka sa mga normal consumers like yung clients.
That's
And
so cool.
same thing with real estate, yung mga brokerage saka yung bibili ng mga bahay.
So
So,
do you so yung mga worlds that you create nasa web sila, or do you guys send files over to like your clients? But
it's
how does that work?
um we only have a link na lang. Ganun na siya ka-efficient, ganun na siya kabilis. Hindi na siya yung parang ida-download mo pa yung file or
Yeah.
something. Do you want to see one project?
Sure. You want me to
Like
pull it up for you? Send me the link. I'll pull it up.
all right, sige. This one is
Yeah.
from in Mandaluyong.
This
I'll
is
send you
awesome.
siya.
Of course I want to see this.
Yep. Oh,
Yes.
perfect. We can do it like real time so at least makikita mo na.
Yeah, and I want the
I'll
people to see. Yeah, just send it to me to Messenger, and then I'll load it.
yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
So this one, this only link lang siya. So
Mm-hmm.
for example, you have a business space, like especially right now it's pandemic. So 'di ba kakaroon ng social distancing tapos may
Mm-hmm.
curfew. So one way para ma-attract mo yung pupunta doon, yung makakain doon or yung titingin ng space or yung mag-hangout doon even though na social distancing kasi nga pwede naman na kahit papaano. Ma-attract sila pumunta. Gaganahan din sila lumabas in a way. So
That's
this is
so
like an
rad.
example. Yeah.
Okay, teka muna. I'm letting my computer that's overheating. What is going on with this guy? Hold on. Okay, let me see if I could do this because I'm doing this like crazy tech. Hey, while I'm pulling this up, why don't you drop your website and tell people more about VR spaces and how else they could use your platform.
Okay, so I'll type sa comment section yung website namin. It's www.vrspaces.ph. So basically, we are a property tech startup na nag-niche into VR, virtual reality, and augmented reality, AR, for architecture, real estate, tourism, and construction.
Check this out. Check this
So,
out. Check this out.
yeah. In a gamified,
Bam!
in a gamified
Ayan.
vibe, yeah.
I got it. Okay, I'm gonna enter this world now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, that's a link lang. So hindi mo siya kailangan i-download or wala nang parang buffer, anything.
This is cool.
So
So this.
basically, that's a cafe in Mandaluyong. So we can
Mm-hmm.
see it right now. So it's a virtual tour. So makikita mo na yung space.
Wow. What camera did you use to shoot this?
We use a DSLR camera. Dito sa project ito, we use a DSLR camera. Tapos, in-stitch namin siya. Then, gumawa kami ng like, for yung mga panorama para magkaroon siya ng virtual tour.
Uh,
Para magte-teleport siya, for
Tapos
example, sa entrance. Yeah.
itong beeping na to, ito yung entrance. I can click there.
Yeah.
Okay. Na-click ko siya. What? Inside. Nice. You have Mikael Mina asking how can he apply.
That's so cute. Yeah, contact mo
Yeah.
na lang sa vrspaces.ph. So, meron naman
Check
din.
nyo
Like,
yung vrspaces.ph.
or, or sa Facebook, yeah.
So this is cool. Have you guys have you seen that new it's not new actually, it's like about 2 years old. It's like a photon camera. Nakita niyo- Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So how would
Matterport.
yeah, Matterport. Yeah. Is it Matterport or I forgot. I saw this photon camera where you could take a picture, tapos it'll map out all the solid areas, right? And it'll build objects. It'll build objects inside the photo, or it'll just basically make a 3D file of your photo.
Yes,
This is cool.
yeah. Okay din siya pag we can do that like for rendering stuff.
Yeah. You know what?
So,
This is also how we. I'm gonna show you the company I worked with the one that landed the Kumu studio, because they also sent us VR files. So I don't know if your company did that, but that would be so cool if we already had interacted with one of your clients.
sure.
Okay, so this is super cool. So you can move around. Oh, what? And you even have the thing for the walang VR mode kasi I'm not on my I'm not on my.
Yeah, but it's VR already.
So that's cool. So if you have this on the headset, you could just go pop your
Immersive,
phone in the headset and then
Yeah,
just go walk
immersive.
around.
Yeah. But
That's
this one is
so
for
sick.
like more of a normal consumer. Kasi di
Mm-mm.
naman lahat, right now, di pa naman lahat merong VR headset. So, para lang siyang
Yeah.
link. Para makakapunta ka na.
No, but this is perfect. I think You know what? This one of the things that helped us decide the Yun Studio, like why we decided it's a studio before we went to go look at it, and what actually helped me get the sign off from the investors was they had 360 photo links. So when
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to Roland and Rexy, and then we sent it to the investors, and we're like, hey, we need this space, we need to build our own studio. Here's how it looks. They're like, oh wow, that's huge. And then I got the green light for the studio.
Oh,
So
that's
shout
nice.
outs to VR and 360 Photography. Maraming salamat. That's
Yes.
rad. That's so
So,
cool.
yeah, ang pinaka like ang critical right now is like for the tourism, for the resort travel. So I send you
Mm-hmm.
also a link dun sa Messenger na it's in Cebu. So right now, parang alam mo yun, dahil nga due to pandemic, quarantine, 'di
Yeah.
ba, GCQ, parang in a way kahit nakakatulong tayo sa industry, sa tourism industry kasi kailangan nila mag-bounce back, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm also in that industry. In one of my lives, and in one of my ventures is also based in it, and we're kind of stuck right now. So thank you for Kumu. Okay, this one is this the new link? The No, this is the
nasa
Santiago's.
yes,
No, hold on,
nasa
let me.
Messenger. Yeah.
I'm
Hi,
doing this.
Mike. Yeah.
Hey everyone, hi Mike Unsan. We're checking out
Okay.
an Crimson Resort, one of my favorite spaces in Cebu. That I
Mm-hmm.
love their
Yung
spa.
Mactan.
Oh, what? I get to go visit them. Ang
Yeah,
galing nito.
para makita nila yung resort.
Oh, it's making me jealous. Anong word na naiinggit ako?
Pwede,
I want
pwede.
I want to go out. I want to go to the beach. Check natin to. So this is a cool job. Do your clients fly you out?
Sometimes, pag ganyan, pag malalayo. Or we have photographers on the ground
Ah.
na, for example, may project sa Davao, meron na kaming contact doon na photographer or
This is
tech guy para
Sino
hindi na kami
gumagawa ng
gano'n.
stitching nyo? Your stitching is very clean. Like super
Yung,
clean.
yung stitching namin, we have a team sa Cebu. So
Okay.
yung sales team nandito sa Metro Manila, tapos yung tech
Mm-mm.
team nandun sa Cebu, tapos yung
It,
photographers kalat nationwide.
alam
So,
mo,
yun.
okay, so I was working in VR, and we were doing a lot of at the time we were doing a lot of film work, right? So I 3D printed this rig to house it was eight was it 6 or 8? It was 8 GoPros, right? It was basically like a 3D printed this rig to house all the GoPros, but then basically like trying to stitch all the GoPro 4K videos, like every
Ang
computer
bigat.
I had couldn't handle it.
Ang
I'm
bigat.
just like, I'm just amazed right now at how far. Um, is there like specific stitching software now?
Right now parang andun pa rin kami kung sa ano yung traditional yung ginagamit, pero I'm not sure kung meron ng mga updated kasi parang marami ng tech people na pumapasok na into virtual reality, specifically virtual tours like such as this,
Yeah,
kasi nga because of the global pandemic, right?
yeah. Cause
So parang ito
man,
si resort, kung you own the resorts or you're into
let's go check out
travel,
a deluxe room.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the hotels definitely. You know what I was doing to get this? Because I also own a bunch of like small hotels. I had basically a Theta a Ryko Theta 360.
Oh, I like data.
Yeah, and I was just putting the thetas everywhere and just like snap, snap, snap. Pero I then I ran all the Facebook ads on those videos. Hey, how's it going, Kim? So I ran all the Facebook ads on the 3D photo or the 360 photo, diba? And everybody was so wowed by it that everybody was booking rooms.
That's so cool. Sa
Yeah.
anong area yon yung ginawa mo?
Secret, I can't tell you. It's a
Oh,
secret
okay.
locate. I'm a secret silent partner, and I don't like
Alright.
to talk. Yeah, but yeah, we should talk more. I'll let you know about it in a. We'll talk about the VR. Oh, VR box. Remember when those things hit the Philippines?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Pero
this
I
is
think right now
cool.
magiging catalyst na talaga ang virtual, even augmented reality because of the pandemic. Basically digital, anything digital, yun na yung naging catalyst na siya. Even learning.
Yeah, I mean, like I like the 360s are cool, but I'm waiting for all of it to become connected, diba?
Mm.
Like I want it like I want to be able to I want to be able to experience it with other people, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
cute.
Have you ever so this is I'll show you a video of this company that I was working with. It was this company called Janus out of Canada.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hold on. This is like I was trying to show this. So guys, so this is 360 so this is 360 photography and 360 video. So that's sort of like that's sort of been like the introductory for everyone's VR, diba? Right, Timmy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the pero there's like the new stuff, right? The what are those like the Oculuses and like the
Yeah.
HTC vibes, right? And then
Yeah.
guys, hey Li, how's it going? So there's like those things where you could actually hold on, let me see VR concert Janus. Oh no, gallery tour. Art gallery tour Janus VR. So there's this new things where you could actually like start traveling inside of a VR world, and it's crazy.
Hmm.
So this web browser called Janus VR, right? So your friends could actually start meeting up with you. You could be like have your little avatars,
Oh,
and they can meet with you inside of spaces now. So
oh. It's like a chat
yeah,
room pero in 360.
no, VR, the real
A
VR
VR,
though.
VR.
Yeah, real, yeah, like full immersive VR. But in graphics, it's still lame. But this is a virtual reality. It's a VR web browser called Janus VR. But the only thing that sucks, it doesn't work in the Philippines very well because the internet is not that fast. As you
Yeah.
could
I agree.
imagine, yeah, as you could imagine, it takes a long time to I know to download like to download these worlds. But it looks like you know what it reminds me of. Do you remember the video game Doom? Doom,
Yeah.
what's like a Wolfenstein? Parang Doom and
Pero
Wolfen. Yeah.
without the horror vibe.
Wait,
Mas
wait
mas
for it.
ano.
Wait for it. Teka muna, check this out. Oh. Pero
Oh,
that's
you can do that.
no, my friend. So that was a painting made by by Google. Was that Google? Remember Google outsourced their deep learning or
Yeah.
their AI engine? Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and so they were using that to make paintings.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
For the Janus VR.
Oh no, the paintings were made and then they poured it. So
Ah, they
Janus is
put it
kind of
in.
yeah. So yeah, and so this is how you enter paintings. You could open up and it opens into a 360 photo. So that's
Oh
what I was
wow.
saying. Like I can't wait till like maybe that would be so cool. Like all the worlds that you've built, like all the 360 photos that you've done, if you
Mm-hmm.
actually Janused out your site and put them all in one world. Because like there's one crazy one where yeah you could go inside of these orbs and start looking at different things. But they also the guys also mapped out they mapped out Mars and
Mm-hmm.
they made a VR landscape of Mars and you can land on Mars and walk around.
So you
But it's
can paint
really
on that sa area
no
sa
it's
portal, no?
no, you can't. It's not painting. It's their websites. So imagine you're
Ah,
building a
oh.
regular website. So this is just a website, right? But
Uh-huh.
instead of all these 360 files are OBJs instead of JPEGs or PNGs,
Oh, nice. Okay, it makes sense now.
right?
It's immersive na rin
Yeah,
siya.
yeah, it's super cool. Ito yun ano, ginawa nila, ito yung Mars. You know what though? This is so cool. They got ano, they got super bored and then they just took all the hold on. Yeah, so this is like a lobby in Janus right here, right? But I like it because it's like a throwback to 90s graphics. It
Oh
looks so
yeah.
funny, right? Yeah, and it's so funny. It's like how you hyperlink on Janus is is yeah, so you could teleport yourself to different parts of the map, and how it moves is it's how it moves in a video game. So you push W to go up, S to go back, D to left, right, and then you use your mouse to click around. But like I like the way that you could enter the way you hyperlink. So you hyperlink when you throw a hyperlink, you could throw a portal, and then how you
Mhm.
enter a different website is you walk through the portal. So tingnan mo. So
Oh, okay.
pag pumasok ka sa portal nito, pasok na! Bilis, ang tagal mo. Ayan, papasok ka sa art gallery website na.
Oh, nagka-teleport din siya. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Gets. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying na ano like what you the stuff that you're working on I think like if it gets all connected, like so if you built like I know right, if you built a VR spaces and a website, but all your properties that you've done, everything was there. Could you imagine like just
Yeah.
and then when VR gets cheaper, because say you need like a Oculus you need like
Go
an
ata
Oculus or
yung
some
pinaka-minimum
yeah you
na
need like an Oculus or
pinaka-cheapest,
something
yeah.
with positional with positional tracking. But can you imagine like basically people could walk into different. So this is like a concert that like we went to, right? So they built the Roxy, right? And these are all different people that attended the concert. So these are all real people. These are all real avatars, right? And then
Yeah.
this is the concert. And then the concert is a 360 video when you walk into the portal. And then
Oh,
everybody like
yeah.
all these adults heads. So people are like we're doing raves inside of the no. People were
That's so
doing
nice.
raves inside of these little universes.
Yeah, parang
Uh,
nakita ko rin siya ginagawa ng mga DJs as well, na pumapasok pa
yeah.
sila sa VR world.
What is this video? I'm gonna pull this one up. This
Yeah,
is
this is a perfect example ng gamified architecture. That's what, last
oh
year lang
snap.
siya sa,
Oh
ano yun,
snap.
Reality
Let me pull it.
Expo.
I'm gonna pull it up over here. Teka muna. Okay, here
Pero
we go.
baka may sound, so make it
Walang sounds ito eh. Alam mo, itong web feature ng StreamYard, boring, walang sounds.
It's okay, it's okay. I like StreamYard.
StreamYard's nice though. I like it because it's a lot easier to control than ano. It's a lot easier to control than OBS and hirap ng OBS. All right, here we go. So this is. Let us know what's going on over here.
So this is from last year lang. So we got invited sa Virtual Reality Expo. So sponsored siya ng VR Philippines. Shout out to VR Philippines.
Wait,
Tsaka,
I was here. Was this the one at the mall?
yeah,
Wait, what's his name that does this? What's the guy's name?
si Christopher David.
Yeah, Christopher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met him like a few years ago, like when I
Yeah.
2016 when I first moved back to the
Yeah.
Philippines. I
Sila,
like
sila,
their work.
sila talaga yung parang I say na legit na pioneer when it comes to VR community and everything. Kasi
Yeah,
sila
for
yung
sure.
gumawa talaga
Yeah.
ng VR Philippines eh.
Yeah.
So yung mga kasama namin dyan are gamers na
Nice.
into virtual reality. But yung sa amin, yung niche namin is a gamified industry application for architecture. So para ka
Yeah.
naglalaro, pero it's
What is
architecture
that? The
talaga.
HTC? That's the HTC, right?
Yeah, this is a vibe.
The Vive.
Yeah. So you were there pala. That was last year
Not
lang.
this one. I went to the 2016 one. I think it was their
Okay,
second
okay.
one they did. Yeah. I was trying to pitch him. I was like, bro, I really want to work with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll work for free. I just want to like work with you. But he never called me back.
That's my founder. That's my co-founder. That's OJ.
Can you?
Yeah.
Santi OJ.
Ayun yung guy. So he's from
Naka-white?
Cebu. Yeah,
Nice.
he's naka-white. He's from Cebu.
There's you killing it. Yeah.
So, payati siya. Yeah. So anyways. So yung pinapakita lang dyan, yung how people or our normal consumer interact sa virtual reality world.
Yeah.
So siya, yung may kid naglalaro siya. Nagba-basketball siya ng VR world. So yeah, it's very gamified. Pero it's still for architecture. Hindi lang, parang yung dating niya kasi, very consumer-centric. Parang, alam mo yun, hindi siya parang nakaka-intimidate kung hindi ka technical na tao.
Yeah, I don't think VR. I don't think VR is not that technical. I think ngayon it's technical to set up like to create for VR, but I don't think as a consumer like I don't think it needs to be that technical. I think the technology will become a lot better or easier. Where are we at now? Oh yeah. Okay. Questions about VR. Let me ask you. What was your first experience of VR? Like when was the first time you heard about VR and what was your first experience, Jen?
Well, yung VR na first ko siyang like parang hands-on na naintindihan. Yung may mga friends akong gamers. So parang sometimes they talk about VR technology, AR technology, but then hindi ko pa na-visualize na gagamitin namin siya as a startup before. Parang, okay, VR, cool. It's parang very fancy tech. So,
what year did you guys decide na what year was that when you first started hearing about VR, and then when you started formulating like, wait a minute, my practical application to like this could actually help people. Like when did you start drawing the lines? What year was that?
Siguro yung around 2018 or 2017 kasi before parang we started as a outsource white label product. So ang
Mm-hmm.
naging client namin noon as a for virtual tours as a white label product is New York and New Jersey brokerage firms. So doon namin nakita sa States yung technology ng virtual reality na ginagamit sa kanilang industry, real estate. So
Wow.
that was like 3, 4 years ago lang naman.
Mm.
3 years ago lang, yeah. Pero the VR Spaces basically last year siya nagsimula. Last year pa lang siya. Yun, yung
That's
video na yun.
did you ever watch the movie parang because for me my first introduction to VR was the movie Lawnmower Man. Alam mo yan movie na yan?
Ang naaalala ko usually pag VR na is medyo tita. Matrix, kung naalala nila yung Matrix.
Matrix,
Yeah.
yeah. Pero
Basically,
yeah, that was VR, diba? Pero like next level
in a
VR.
way. Oh, in a way, pero parang even Ready Player One, parang next
Yeah, but
level
did
VR.
you
That's
read the
kasi
book?
relatable.
So
I
did you
haven't read the book, yeah. Mas
you
maano
have
ako
to
sa
read the
visuals
book.
eh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the book was something I read I think in 2012, 2013, diba? I
Mhm.
read that book and that book inspired me like for like 2015, 2016. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I need to dedicate my life to VR."
Yeah.
But like I was living in Los Angeles, so like I did a complete pivot, and then I decided that I'm gonna work on like I'm gonna study up and start working in VR. Pero the only problem that I found back then was that the technology was still too expensive, and the
True,
internet
true.
was still too slow. But
Sa
I
LA?
started, huh?
Sa LA?
So LA, yeah, we were
Yeah.
working, but in LA because everybody was trying to. So at that time, everybody in LA, well, film industry, diba? So the big goal was the big goal was the studios were having money, to spend on VR experiences. So everybody wanted a VR experience, but then to create these things, like you really needed like game development budget, like
True.
like you really needed like full on like full on digital animators and 3D
Yeah.
sculpture. Like it was basically you had to build video games to actually
Yeah.
really compete with the budget. So only the major label studios were or like the Foxes and the Paramounts, like for they wanted stuff for like Marvel, like the
Mhm.
Marvel movies, yung mga ganon.
Mhm.
So it was like one of those things. But the biggest thing was for me was Janice, when the work that I did with Janice. Pero like I had to go back. I had to come back to the Philippines to fix something, right? So I
Yeah.
left that work. But then that's when I met Christopher, and I was like, "Bro, I really want to work with you," but he never called me back.
They're
And then
into ano, 'di ba, sa eroplano, aviation naman sila.
sino
Ang
si
niche nila. Sila Christopher, aviation
I
sila,
don't
'di
know.
ba?
I haven't known. But I only see them naman sa mga sa like in the text like in the when it was like those yung mga tech meetups, not tech like yung mga tech conferences like Digicon
Mhm.
yung mga ganon.
Yeah, yeah.
But it seems like they're doing pretty good. But I'm glad to see like you're doing good. Like what clients do you have right now? Like are you allowed to say or di pa?
Well, basically the niche, the sectors, the architecture, tourism, and real estate sector. Sila.
Oh. Well, you have Crimson. That's like one of my favorite resorts. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Na ano, that you landed them and they're really receptive to it. How about now that I know that now that we're in these COVID times, are more companies reaching out to you now?
Yeah, actually, parang really became a catalyst kasi parang na-appreciate nila yung technology. Not just in VR, but yung digital itself, yung power ng digital, tsaka innovation
Mm,
itself, na-appreciate ng mga companies and even the consumers. Kasi before kasi parang, especially Pinoys, they think na parang, oh, it's nice to have, it's kind of fancy. But right now, because of the global pandemic, parang ano yun,
yeah,
na
yeah, yeah,
nakaramdam sila ng sense of urgency.
yeah, yeah. Pero I mean, like right now, it's like yeah, but medyo sometimes you like it's kind of hard to tell people what they're going to need.
Mhm.
Right? If they don't
Yeah.
realize what they need,
Mhm.
you're gonna need this, but it's like
Yeah.
really hard
I
to tell
always
people.
think like sabi ng business mentor ko na parang you have to be an Advil sa kanila.
Mm.
You have to be the paracetamol sa kanila, yung I need it now para ma-appreciate nila yung value.
Dapat sabihin mo sa kanila like, oh, you're like you just gotta tell Mega World, oh, you're not doing this yet. Oh, the DMCI is already they're already moving units. I'm all like,
Yeah,
hey, I think for now, especially now, because it's like, how are you gonna sell units like if people can't travel? You,
yeah,
you better have your spaces online and ready for people to see, diba?
yeah.
So what were some of like what was your coolest VR experience?
Well, sa'kin yung mga ano, kasi ano ako, mabilis ako matakot. Hindi ako yung masarap kasama sa mga horror films kasi mabilis
Uh
ako matakot. So, basically anything like zombie related
na
games
na-try mo
na
ba yun
VR.
ano? Yun ano yung tawag niyan? Yun Hideo Kojima. Gumawa siya ng ano parang trailer ng Silent Hill. I think it was called PT. Do you know
Oh,
about
yeah.
PET?
I'll check it. I'll check it after this.
Yeah, so
Pero
yung
takot
PT.
nga kasi, mabilis kasi ako matakot. So, most probably baka hindi ko siya panoorin.
But let me see. How about so yung mga ibang VR application. What's that painting application? Yung ginawa na there's a really cool painting one. The 3D painting in VR. Have you seen
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah. Pero you can do a 3D painting using yung sa Oculus Quest, pwede mo na siyang gamitin. Kasi Oculus Quest standalone na siya eh. Wala na
Ano
siya. Like
yeah,
vibe.
anong pangalan ng ano ng
I
VR?
forgot kung paint yung name niya eh. Pero parang in-house brand siya. Nila,
Yeah, let me
nila Facebook.
Tilt Brush
Tilt, tilt,
by
tilt
Google.
brush. Yeah,
Tilt Brush
in-house,
by
in-house.
Google. Yeah,
In-house
guys,
brand
I'm
siya.
gonna pull this up because this is one of the coolest things that I saw. Like, this is one of the things I actually built a VR rig just to play with this thing. Pero somebody borrowed my Oculus and never gave it back. I have to go get it. That's a stage. It's a good friend of mine, so parang okay lang. Pero
Anong
what's
Oculus yung hiniram niya sa'yo?
the first gen one?
Okay.
Yeah, though whatever came out in 2016, I built all my stuff in 2016. But you know my VR rig, you know where it's being used now?
So,
It's a Kumu Studios.
oh,
we're
nice,
running we're
nice.
running live stream shows right now. Okay, so check this out, guys. This is so cool. Hey, what's up, Roland? Yeah.
Hi! Long time. Long time.
Roland, I was telling her about my old VR startup. Remember that? Roland, that's when Roland and I really reconnected when I was working at that VR thing. And this is like,
Mm.
and Roland was helping me out with some problems. Yeah, so this tilt brush, ito, diba?
Mm.
See, this is so cool. Look at all the applications that you could do on VR,
Yeah.
like designing clothes. This is like the no, this is like
The-
what is this? This is like the Apple Pencil on crack.
yeah, basically.
Have
So
you had a
it's
chance to play with this na?
I haven't pa kasi ano parang I'm a frustrated artist. So I will get frustrated lang pag ginawa ko siya. Yung
Feeling
gawa
ko
ko
kaya mo mag-trace.
stick figure lang
Pero
ganun.
imagine mo to, Timmy, if we did a party, pero ito yung ano,
Yung
like if we did
visuals.
a party, pero ito yung visuals, di ba?
Yeah. Actually, yung nga yung sabihin ko rin next dun sa co-founder ko, yung she's a visual DJ. She's also from
Mhm.
California, I mentioned. Ilan ko siya sa Usapang Retro.
Yeah,
So, she's
nandito
there.
siya. Gusto mo,
Um,
bigyan mo siya ng link para pwede siya mag-co-host.
I don't think she's here, but I'll try to
Oh
send her
wait,
the link.
oh my gosh, Timmy, tingnan mo to. Have you tried this yet, ba? You know what? I'm gonna buy another headset. We're gonna play around. I think this is so much fun. Look at this, Timmy. Nakita mo to?
Yes. Yeah.
I need
Pero
to
may
get it. I need to,
magkakaroon ng bagong ano, 'di ba? Magkakaroon ng bagong quest daw.
all I'm saying is, it's a Ready Player One. I think Kumu the community is already the oasis. All we have to do is just add VR to it.
Yeah. True.
Can you imagine,
True.
yeah, can you imagine, like,
In the
all of us?
future.
Oh, all of us just hanging out. Could imagine if, like, I know, if Kumu had a VR plug-in, and then we all could
Yeah.
just join in a room, and then we all could just hang out with each
Yeah.
other. This is so cool.
That's a good next gen. I mean, for future plans kasi
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. Tsaka talagang parang kumbaga competition-wise, ano kagad siya, magiging niche na
Wow,
kagad
are the
siya.
headsets that light now, or no? How are the headsets
they're
these
high.
days? Are they like
Mag,
still
parang
mabigat pa?
hindi na compare sa vibe. Yung
Okay.
Oculus Quest tsaka yung Go magagaan na sila, pero parang gagawa pa ata bago yung sila Mark, close kami ni Mark Zuckerberg. Gagawa pa sila na mas
Yeah, 'cause I know,
magaan.
di ba
Even
Mark?
even
Yeah, Mark.
Apple daw eh.
Yeah, Mark. Well, Apple has the Apple glasses, diba? They're gonna be coming out with
Oo
that.
nga daw. Oo
Tapos,
nga.
and then Mark
Rumors.
Zuckerberg, they bought Oculus, diba? Like
Mm.
Facebook owns Oculus, diba?
Mm.
Actually, fun fact. Do you know John Carmack?
Mhm.
Do you know who that is?
Familiar siya, yeah.
So he's like one of the guys in Oculus, right? But he was
Mm.
also the creator of Doom,
Oh,
the video game Doom. Yeah.
oh really? Hindi ko alam.
Yeah. So yeah, John Carmack. So there was John Romero and then John Carmack. Pero yeah, so John Carmack was the guy is part of Oculus now, and he's the one that's actually leading some of their innovations. He's a really so there's a crazy book that I don't know if you like reading about tech startups, but there's a this one's very good for Usapan Retro. It's called The Masters of Doom, and it was
I
how
really
the
want to check
company
it out, yeah.
yeah, it was how the company id Software was founded. It was responsible for the first 3D games, which were like Wolfenstein, Doom. But the guy that built those 3D worlds now is one of the top guys at Oculus, which Facebook just bought, or Facebook bought a few years ago. But I
Mhm.
think Facebook has plans to make Facebook the Oasis, you know?
Yeah, yeah, like really planning na yung future ng social media is in virtual reality.
Did you
Para
ever play?
all out sila dun sa
Yeah.
technology din.
Did you ever play the game like in Second Life? Do you remember that Second Life back in the day?
Ang kasi like I said, 'di ba, ano nga kasi ako, like I have a, alam mo yun, mabilis kasi ako matakot sa horror
Hindi siya
games.
horror. Ano siya?
Hindi,
Parang
even
so.
Counter-Strike natatakot, nasa-stress ako.
Oh no.
Like, Counter-Strike, that's super old school. Alam mo yun, sa Counter-Strike, tsaka alam mo yun, takot ako sa gano'n kasi takot ako mamatay. Ganun ako ka-noob or ganun ako ka-weak when it comes to games.
I think
Ako yung laging ano eh, parang pabigat palagi sa group. Or
alam
even
mo,
Left 4 Dead. Yeah. Left 4 Dead
hindi
kaya ko pa.
hindi yung Second Life ano siya, hindi siya horror game, ano siya, social media. Pero it's a game siya, pero social media game. You just have a second life. So it's like The Sims,
Familiar
pero
siya.
yeah, The Sims here, I'll just show it to you. I'll
Familiar
pull it.
siya.
Yeah. It was a really cool game, but I don't know what happened to it. Pero Second Life video game. Oh, here it is, Second Life. There's ay nako, ano to? But it was like I was obsessed with this game for a while. I thought this was the future of social media. So, yeah. No, you're just
Magpa-pretend. Okay.
yeah, you just have
Oh,
your avatar and then you just hang out with people. Pero it's virtual reality. It's virtual reality pero walang headset pa.
that
Pero you,
time. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, you just hang out with your friends and you can just go places, do stuff together. You could build stuff, sell stuff. It's weird.
It's like
Pero
Ragnarok. Ewan ko lang kung naalala
walang
niyo pa
point.
yun.
Hindi, it's just a social media game.
Okay, so parang nga siyang Sims pero more on community building, social media. Ganun
Whatever
ba?
you want. It was
Okay.
weird. Yeah, this is it's just weird. It's really
So,
whatever you want.
sabihin pag gusto mo magkaka-abs ka sa Second Life.
Kung gusto mo, I
Huwag
remember.
mo na
Okay, so
magka-abs.
in sa 2008, I was making money on this thing because I would make people Air Jordans in the game. Like I would design Air Jordans and I would sell it to people in the game, and people would give me money. It's a 2008,
Oh,
Jen.
oh nice. So you can design so may fashion aspect pa pala to. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
very,
no? So people could design their dances and like it's just a weird it was a weird thing. I was obsessed with this mga 2008. It's good to see that people are still in there. But I always thought this would be a fun way. This would be a fun program to go into VR.
what happened to Second Life now?
It looks like it's still there.
Oh,
I
nice.
haven't been on there in a long while. Pero sa feeling ko, can you imagine na sa VR ka dito? Nasa loob ka
Mm.
ng world na to.
Yeah, it's more immersive. Tsaka mas makikita mo yung itsura ng Jordans.
No, my Jordans were so bad. Ginawa ko lang yung, I was taking like like it was so bad how they looked horrible. But the graphics look way better now.
Yeah.
Pero yeah. Are you familiar with with those other what are those games like, the games with the virtual real estate?
Virtual
Like
real estate.
yeah, there was one game and then they sold hold on. Game. hold on. Virtual real estate. Real estate sold. And then it was basically it was people were making these video games um and somebody sold a piece of virtual property for
Uh-huh.
like $1 million.
What? Cash
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
what?
Hold on, virtual property. Yeah, for cash. It was crazy. Like I was tripping out that somebody sold here $6 million. This thing. Somebody spent.
What?
Somebody built a virtual planet, and then in the game, here 10 sold in video games. Yeah. So people are like selling like hold on.
Binenta niya yung game o binenta niya yung lugar?
Hindi, yung planet's a game.
Yung
Hold on.
planet sa game, binenta niya. Okay.
Yeah, hanapin ko muna. Like, let me pull this up. Hold on. The virtual real estate, real estate, video game. Yeah, so somebody sold. Okay, well here's one in 2010. Somebody for $635,000.
Wow.
Entropia Universe. That's the game. Entropia Universe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so they built a planet called yeah, Club Never Die. He called this planet Club Never Die. But
Resort.
in order, yeah, but he's making the money back because in order for people to go visit his planet, he charges them $10.
Oh, makes sense. So it's like a club.
No, it's a planet,
Wait,
but it's like the clubbing planet. Yeah,
club in planet. Okay.
yeah. So
That's smart.
entropy. Here, this thing called Entropia Universe. Let me see. This thing is so crazy. I can't believe that.
Dito umabot sa radar ko. Kailan to? That's
So
tagal.
yung sale na yan, yung $635,000. That was 2010 pa yan. Pero this is a recent article. Had an insight into the in-game item marketplace. Tingnan mo tayong Entropia Universe. Ay-
Parang
I
na
think I
siyang
know.
club and planets. Tapos parang may,
I
parang
don't
you
know,
have to buy
Timmy.
in. You have to buy
I,
in para makapasok.
Timmy, I think with your with your architecture background, I think now's the time to actually start selling selling OBJ packs
Yeah.
for houses for
And there's like,
just start
yeah.
building virtual designs and selling them. I think
Meron
you
yung
could
pangatlo, yung Entropa Universe company raises 500 in virtual stock. What do you mean virtual stock? That's crazy.
five.
Parang, yeah.
Hold on.
Parang siyang Bitcoin na
Yeah, let's read
virtual.
about it. It's crazy. $500,000 in virtual stock market offering. What the heck? So okay,
That's crazy.
Timmy, there's virtual countries and virtual marketplaces already forming in VR.
Wow.
That's so insane.
For in fairness, may mga bumibili. Sabihin, there's a really market for
That's what
it.
I'm saying. It's like there's a value to this, right? People
There's a
are
value,
spending
yeah,
in-game
yeah.
currency, so there is a value to it, right? Some people will pay for that. That's
Pero,
insane.
not Filipinos. Kasi talaga as human beings, we really like anything gamified. Parang kasi
Mm-hmm.
na-incentivize tayo to do stuff. Parang ganun yung
Mm.
dating. So baka yun din yung ginawa nilang diskarte. I feel
So
like.
yeah, that's so crazy. Okay, the hour is almost done, but let me get your thoughts right now. Philippine VR and the Philippine VR industry. How do you see it? Where do you think it's going?
Ngayon, mukhang okay siya. Kailangan lang talaga natin mag-focus when it comes to technology and yung internet connection. Kasi sabay-sabay siya yung infrastructure for the internet. Kasi yung talent nandito sa Pilipinas, so we're good. 'Di ba? Parang
Yeah, for
mas
sure.
ano tayo, we can be competitive na globally. Kailangan lang
Yeah.
mas open-minded tayo when it comes to innovation.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, like there is so much talent in the Philippines. Like a lot of our yeah, the majority of our programming team is here in the Philippines, and Yeah, I've been seeing so much crazy stuff out there. Is there any other companies that are in your space that are doing like really cool, interesting things?
Um, marami naman sila per different industry, different sectors. Like yung isa
Yeah.
aviation, isa digital learning. So yung
What have you
isa
seen in
sa,
digital learning? What's been
eh,
cool to digital learning? Hello, user 905290.
hello. Yung sa digital learning, it's e-learning pero in virtual reality world din as well. As there's one startup, parang they're into Seaversity. So parang they're creating
Oh,
a
underwater?
no, sa mga barko. Para sa mga captains kung anong gagawin nila when it comes na magkakaroon ng emergency thing, technical problems in virtual. And especially yung kila Christopher, yung sa aviation. So,
Yeah,
parang
yeah.
gumagawa sila ng mga emergency response kung anong gagawin ng mga flight attendants, in alam mo kasi magsunog sila ng eroplano, eh, 'di ba? So,
Yeah,
magastos
yeah.
'yun. So, ginagawa nila in a virtual world, nag-aano sila ng mga planes para yung mga flight attendants naka-virtual sila,
I
naka-VR
saw
sila para alam
the
nila
last
anong
time
gagawin nila.
Yeah, the last time I ran into Christopher, he was so cool. Like, so he had a team that I think this was Digicon or something like it was 2018. I remember it's 2018, right? And he was just like, "Yo, man, I remember, blah 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 blah." He's like, "Yo, but check out these things that that some of the guys have built." I guess he also has a development team also, right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I remember they built this this parang parang wire siya. It was like
Mm.
what is that? Like it was like a ledge, right? And you have to like
Ah,
walk
yeah,
across it. And they
yeah.
built this really yeah. And it was like I remember like I freaked out, but I was already used to like like I had
Yeah.
already been using VR for a while. But I just remember all the titas and everybody just like super freaking out over
Yeah.
it.
Well, adding to that, ano, actually, pero maganda yung VR for therapy kasi, for example, maraming akong, sa ibang bansa to, I'm not sure kung meron ito sa Pilipinas, na ginagamit siya for medical purposes, such as
Y-
trauma, PTSD, tsaka phobia, yung sa fear of heights, ginagamit ang virtual
uh,
reality para
yeah,
to combat or to deal with that kind of situation.
that's so
Saka,
cool.
sa sa military, sa ibang bansa, ginagamit siya for PTSD.
Ah,
Yun. So, marami siyang
yeah,
applications, not just yeah. Pero gaming
yeah.
talaga, do'n talaga sila parang 'pag humataw sa gaming yon yung industry itself dire-diretso.
Have you
So,
tried
actually,
have you tried like yung PS5 or yung PS VR na try mo na yan?
I have a friend na pina-try sa'kin, okey naman siya. Parang masanay kasi ako do'n sa mga vibe. Maybe because do'n yun yung laging nagagamit, eh, yung vibe tsaka yung Quest. Quest kasi standalone.
I think Quest, but that's new to me. I don't know about the Quest. Ano yan?
Oculus Quest and Oculus Go is ano, sila na yung mga parang bagong VR
Uh,
equipment
is it
na
built in na? Like built-in
built-in
viewer? Like
na. Yeah, parang na
so
siyang
you don't.
cellphone na.
Oh, oh. So
Parang
so
basically,
built-in viewer na. So that's
yeah.
so cool. Magkano ba yung mga ganun? Like how much is that?
Alam ko yung Go is you can get it around 10 to 12,000 pesos na lang.
That's it now for like a real
Oo.
headset, and
Yeah,
it's like a real
gano'n ka ba?
headset na.
Yeah, meron na siyang tracking. Pero
Wow.
The Quest yung parang mas, um, i-investan nila Zuckerberg kasi yun na yung parang yung sabi mo nga, parang may mga ledge na maglalakad
Yeah.
ka. Makakapaglakad ka na kasi.
What is going on with my light? Or is that that's my other light? Oh my gosh.
Pero ang advantage nun kasi nandun na tayo sa standalone, meaning from telephone, 'di ba ang telephone may wire?
Yeah, yeah.
Ngayon smartphones na. So papunta na rin dun ng VR,
So yung standalones
naka-wireless na
na
rin.
they could connect now na you don't need the wire anymore. I remember that
No,
was the
no.
sucky part about the no.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how about the do you still have to put the four things up in the room or kailangan pa
Wala
yan
na,
or
wala na. Wala
like
na.
oh my gosh, I need to go revisit VR.
Yeah.
So if it's like that now and then we have internet and then the internet with the 5G comes out, I
Yeah.
think baka ready na tayo sa sa
Yeah,
VR Kumu
I think
guys.
so.
Pwede tayo mag
Yeah.
VR Kumu.
Tsaka ang binabantayan namin right now is Apple kasi sila yung heavily nag-i-invest.
Ah,
Ang dami nilang binibiling mga baby startups, eh, kung saan-saan
oh,
na
that's cool.
VR and AR
Nakita
niche.
ko yung glasses nila, yun
Oo nga,
yung parang Ray-Ban style na
oo nga.
parang stylish AR glasses.
Very, very
So
Apple. Very Apple. So pag yun, alam mo naman Apple, very consumer-centric. Pag yun nilabas yun, isa sa mga big factors na ma-adapt na ng, I mean, worldwide yung VR
Yeah.
technology.
See, I was off, right? Because I remember when I was working at it, I said, "Oh, when Sony releases the PlayStation headset, the whole world's gonna adopt VR," but it didn't
Mhm.
happen. I'm so wrong. But at least I got people. I got VR like decent VR into people's houses, so that's pretty cool. That's cool. So, Timmy,
Yes.
na 6 p.m. na tayo. I think we hit the hour. Did you have any recommendations for people, things for people to check out if they're more interested more in VR in your company or your DJ career?
Oh, recently we're doing Hey DJ dito sa Kumu. So that's
Yeah.
every Thursday, and yun nga parang yung visual DJ ko ngayon lang nag-online eh. So ewan ko lang kung pwede pa natin. Ayan, Nighthawk sakto. She's here.
Hey,
So
Nighthawk.
yeah. Eh, siya yung co-founder ko, tapos siya rin
Hey,
yung visual.
send her the link. Tell her
No,
to
she's
jump in.
here. Yeah,
No,
she's
send her
here.
no, send her the link I sent you para siya
Ah,
pwede
link. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
in stream. I want to
Sabaw.
meet her. Yeah.
Sabaw. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, wait. Nighthawk, wait lang. Sorry, mag-overtime tayo, Angelo.
Okay lang.
Yeah.
Wala tayong time limit dito.
And,
Kaya ginawa ko sa show ko kasi yung nag-stream kami
yun,
sa
siya yung nagbigay ng pulang kabayo. What's up, Malen?
Yeah.
So,
Kasi I
Nighthawk,
was
yeah.
yeah,
Go
Nighthawk,
ahead.
just click the link that Timmy sent you. Kasi when I was streaming on social TV, naiinis kasi I was like, "Oh no, it's counting down. It's counting down." Tapos I was like, and then I would get cut off. Kaya I was like, I just want to stream on my own channel para I could take my time.
And so, he's here na? I think so.
Yeah.
Nahintay ka namin.
Hey, just click the yung StreamYard link tapos add kita sa show and then we could like play around. Check this out, dude. So we're just showing. I don't know if you caught it kanina. What's up, Sanchez? What's up, Melon? SD? Kumusta?
She's a visual DJ, so pinag-uusapan din namin, Angelo, na right now kasi we're doing na the visuals for sa Kumu kung may nakakita.
Yeah,
Kasi
I've been seeing your
kami.
videos. Galing
Yeah,
mo.
DJing live, tapos yung visuals is also live. At sabay siya, guys, ha. Like, imagine mo yung Usapang Retro, yung background, gumagalaw siya habang nagdi-DJ ako at nagbe-visual siya.
Yeah.
So, ang future niyan is, why not we create, ma-appreciate mo to.
Gumagalaw to.
Yeah. Why not we, yung Google Tilt, why not create it na 3D na rin yung visuals?
Yeah, you could actually do the tracking. I'll show you how to do it. I've done it before in OBS.
Yeah. Oh, like, ikaw yung mentor ko. Tsaka pares tayo ng background kasi you were a scratch DJ,
Yeah.
diba? Hip hop DJ. So alam mo yun.
No, but
I feel like nakaka-resonate. Yeah.
No, it's funny kasi yung totoong background ko, like how I got involved with all of this, was actually 3D printing. So that's how I got involved with the whole VR thing. Was 3D printing. It was so funny. In fact, I still have a 3D printer. Like I have a really really nice Delta printer, like very fancy Delta.
Ano yung na-print mo so far?
Mainly just a bunch of little stuff. Actually, I was using it for architecture. So when we were building properties, I would 3D print smaller versions of condos and send them to clients. Before the VR got good, I was like, "Yo, here's your house. It's gonna look like this. Do you want to move anything around?" So I was 3D printing. So yeah, I would take all the CADs, and then we were actually 3D printing buildings. I'll get into that later. I'll show it to you later. A long story, but I don't want to get into it right now. But I'll show you some cool stuff that we.
Kaya mo sabihin na kaya ba today?
Kaya ba today? Si Nighthawk to?
Oo, Nighthawk. Kaya ba today?
Nighthawk, are you in LA? Nighthawk, nasa LA siya, di ba?
Nandito na siya.
Okay.
Nandito na siya sa Metro Manila.
Oh,
So
what that? Nice. What's up, Chisi Mirasol? Kumusta sa stream namin? We're talking about virtual reality. Well, now we're talking about DJing, but we had an hour-long conversation about VR, 360 photography, real estate applications of VR, and video games. My favorite subject, as you can see from behind me. Oh.
Yes. Sa amin dalawa siya yung, I feel like, no, not I feel like, this is for a fact. Sa amin dalawa siya yung mas gamer.
Okay, so yeah, I want to meet Nighthawk. I like to meet gamers.
Yeah. Siya talaga yung gamer. I'm looking for a shirt. Oh my God.
Ako din. You can see my shirt. I wore a special.
Let's wear a jacket. Eh, sabi ko sa'yo, dapat lagi kami suot.
Timmy, do you find it like weird now when you leave the house, you always have to grab your face mask?
Sanay na
Like,
ako.
you ever walk out of your condo or your house and you have to turn around like, shit, nalimutan ko yung face
Yung
mask
face
ko.
mask. Medyo. So ang ginawa ko, meron ako isa sa bag na lagi kong ginagamit. Just in case.
So
Just in case.
I think yung mga bagong trends we're gonna start seeing yung mga t-shirts na my face mask pull out na.
Pwede. May nakita nga ako na, ano siya, fashion designer group na yung face mask nila, pwede na siyang magiging para na siyang necklace. So, natutupi siya. Para sa origami.
Nice.
So,
So
mga ganun
necklace siya
siya.
pero it breaks into a face. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Nakakita na ako. Dito lang
Wow.
sila sa Pilipinas. Filipino-owned.
Yeah. So I mean that's one of the things that I know, like the quarantine and COVID, that's if there was a positive, I would say it shook up the world, and now if you're innovative, you there's new industries being born out of this.
True,
So
true. Ay,
yeah.
lagi ko talaga naalala yung sinabi ng mentor ko sa isang startup incubator, startup school,
Mhm.
dyan sa Makati na when there's crisis, there's always an opportunity. So, lagi ko talaga siya
Yeah.
iniisip sa lahat ng bagay. Pag may
Yeah.
problema, most probably, meron ako hindi nakikita na kailangan ko munang, alam mo yun, kailangan ko mag-iba ng perspective, or may iba ng perspective para makita
Yeah, you
yun.
just have to think about something like I don't know, like when we built Kumu, like we didn't know this was gonna happen, right? But it was just
Yeah.
like like who would have known that the live streaming industry would, because remember people would live stream, but it was always like a subsidiary to whatever else they were doing, and now like overnight, within a matter of like what 2 3 months, the whole world has shifted. Like how it operates. It's so crazy. Ayan, si Nighthawk.
Yun, kaya
Adding
pala,
to shit.
kaya pa today, after 10 years,
All right, we'll do this. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. What's up,
Oh,
Nighthawk?
you have a shirt. Congratulations. You have a shirt.
Sorry.
Are you getting used to the Philippine heat? Is that why you were shirtless?
No, I wasn't shirtless. I was just wearing like a random shirt that has like bleach stains on it because of hair coloring and stuff.
My shirt, I'm rocking a Morrissey shirt that has cat hair all over it because my cat is pure white and she likes to crawl all over me.
Oh my goodness. Same.
Yeah, you got a pure white cat. Does she have blue eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, my cat has blue eyes also. Let me take a picture. Wait, can you pull her up one more time? Oh, this is sick. All right, cool.
That's our mascot. Mascot namin yan
Nice. Cool. So you made the jump you're from California, obviously. I see the flag
I
there.
was living
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
And then but you're from the Philippines originally, or
Yeah.
you're from San Francisco? And then you made the jump back. How was traveling like did you travel post COVID to come here?
No. I've been back here in the Philippines for like 5 years already.
Ah, okay, cool. And then
Yep.
you're a visual artist. You're the ones that's doing all the you're doing like all the cool like visual effects and everything for the new backgrounds that you have on Kumu. Was that her that did the anime background?
Some
I
of
mean,
it.
which anime background?
The one Timmy sent me a video of like her like using different backgrounds on OBS on Kumu.
Yeah, sa kanya yun.
Was that me? I don't even know what Timmy uses anymore sometimes, but she does have some of my stuff. Not all of the stuff that I show are the ones that I made though. So it's basically like when I try to explain it to somebody who doesn't understand what VJing is, it's like DJing but with videos. you know.
What sort of equipment do you use for that? I've always been curious.
Well, I have a controller that's actually meant to be used with Ableton, which is a
Oh,
music.
so it's one of those
program.
like a machine,
Yeah.
like a machine
Pa-
pad
Parang
with
pod
like
drum. Pod,
Yeah,
pod machine, yeah.
but
yeah.
I was able to program it to work
Mm.
with the VJ software.
What's the VJ software?
I use BDMX5.
I don't know, man. I need to figure that. I like to tinker. I like to tinker in little things.
Yeah.
I'm not a specialist. I'm a generalist. I like to generally know things.
I
But
totally understand what that means.
yeah.
But like what in terms of like because there's one VJ software that a lot of the VJs prefer using, and that's the most common one. It's called Resolume, and yeah, because VDMX5 is actually exclusive to Mac. It's only a Mac software, but
Okay.
Resolume you can use it. I think both the PC and a Mac.
VDM X5, and then the
Yeah,
other one is Resolume. Okay,
yeah.
cool. I'll check those out.
Baka yung mga questions mo about gaming, baka mas familiar si Nighthawk. Kasi like I said, Angelo sa amin dalawa, siya yung mas gamer-gamer.
Oh, so gaming. Okay, cool.
Siya
Well,
yung mas legit na gamer-gamer.
okay, let me ask you some of the
Siya
questions I
talaga.
asked Timmy na lang.
I,
Okay, so what was your first experience with VR? Oh snap! I'm gonna actually I'm a PlayStation. I have. Do you see my background?
yeah.
I have the original Sega. I have the original Famicom, the original Super Famicom.
Oh my god.
I
I actually just found my original PS1, and it's so funny because like you can tell I was so young because I have all these weird stickers on
Did
them.
you have the small one or did you have the big one?
I had the original, the very first
Yeah,
PlayStation
the gray
one.
one, and then there was a little tiny cute white one.
No,
And
not
little,
that one, the big
okay,
one. And then it
okay.
has all these weird like cartoon holographic stickers on them. Lisa,
Wait,
Frank, whatever.
does your back is the back of it like I'll show you how nerdy I am right now. Is the back of yours with the proprietary PS1 output, or does it have the RGB output where it's the three colors?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm gonna look for that. Hold
Ayan,
on.
Angelo, may nakausap ka na legit na gamer. Pakinig.
Hey Angela, can I have 1 second of your time? Sure, Ella. What do you need? Ella, please ask away while Nighthawk is pulling up her. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kasi medyo elitista ako eh. Parang I'm interested when it comes to pagdating sa gaming community and gaming industry, interesado lang ako pag VR related siya.
Let me see the back of it though.
Oh,
Oh no, you had the version. Okay, you had the version 2. Okay, that's cool. No, but the version 1, no, the where the ports are. Oh, but you have an NTSC-J version. You have a Japanese one. That's cool.
I'm
But so the back of that one, the back of that. If you had the one with the three colors, the red, yellow, and white one,
oh, you're
the
talking about
the
the
output, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that one is actually those were the first generation ones, and the cool thing about those is it was built for high definition audio. So if you put a CD in there, like if you put those master recording CDs, it's the same as those master recording records, and you can listen to it like if you put it on a hi-fi system, it sounds like you're in the room. So
Oh,
those are really sought after by audiophiles. Just FYI.
yeah. This one, this
Super.
just has the AV out,
Yeah,
whatever.
your AV out's the proprietary AV out, but the original the first versions had the three color ones. Yeah. So yeah. So
Yeah,
what
I
was
don't
your
really
first?
get like first editions of all the consoles. Like I
Say hi.
always wait,
Oh, the good one.
I always wait at least like a year
Well,
because those first edition ones they're gonna have a lot of bugs
okay,
still.
1 second. Can we say hi Kuya on the count of three? So because Ella Santos is working on something, and she wants us
Yeah,
to
I
say
saw.
hi Kuya. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Alright.
On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Hi,
Hi.
Kuya.
Hi
Yeah.
Kuya.
Hi.
Okay na, Ella. Did she leave the
G.
room and make us do that?
No, nandiyan siya.
Did you get that,
Okay
Ella?
na. I think she did.
Shout outs to Ella. Okay, thank you, Ella. Shout out to
Yes.
Ella out there in Milan, right? Ella's in Milan.
Yeah, she's from Italy. Yeah.
Milan or Florence? I forgot. One of those.
Florence ata, Florence.
Florence. Sorry, Florence.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, naalala
Florence.
ko.
I like Florence too. I remember her saying I really love Florence because it's so cool.
I
It's
want
like
to go to
everything you read
Florence.
about in the art. Have you guys been to Florence?
I haven't.
I
I want to go.
everything you learn about like in art studies and like art history, it's just
Yeah.
there. It's like
It's a,
it's like this. You'll be walking around. There's just a Raphael painting like on the
yeah.
ceiling of some building, like just randomly. It's just like
It's like the boom of the Renaissance period. So I wanna go to Florence. Nandun kasi silang lahat.
yeah. You can just walk everywhere. Oh, there's a Da Vinci. Oh, you can walk over
Yeah.
there. Oh, there's a Michelangelo. There's a Ninja Turtle. There's a Ninja Turtle artwork everywhere in Florence, just for free that you could see.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So okay, so what was your first what was that? One of my questions was what was one of the first VR experiences you've ever had? Nighthawk.
VR. I actually
Don't
I
do
actually
VR?
haven't had
Okay,
any.
let's talk. All right, let's just talk video games.
Ang
so
marami
so
siyang alam eh, the games.
okay,
Yeah.
so PS1 was your first system?
Yeah, no, actually, it was the original Game Boy.
Oh snap! Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Did
kasi
it look like this?
Yes, but it's actually yellow.
Oh no,
ang niche,
that's the Game Boy Color. That's the
No,
third
no,
version.
no. It was like I forgot. I looked it up actually recently, but it's part of like a limited line of original Game Boys that came out. It's not the color.
So
Maybe I'm wrong.
is it smaller because the Game Boy Color was
No,
smaller than
it's
this?
that, but yellow.
The only one that was this but yellow was the Tommy Hilfiger version. Was it the Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy?
Let me look it up.
Did you know Tommy Hilfiger made a Game Boy?
ba nagkasundo kayo?
That.
We gotta hang out, Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Timi Sky. Okay, are you also Timmy? I think you guys should come visit the Kumu studios.
Actually, pinag-usapan na, oh my God, love attraction. Kasi diba we were having brunch earlier.
Yeah.
Nila Roland. Yeah. So, sinabi rin sa akin ni Roland yun na I should talk to you daw. Because there's a second floor.
Yeah. You
Sa
guys should
Kumu
come
studio.
guys should come to the Kumu studio. Come visit. We'll give you guys a free rapid test also. We do rapid testing at the studio. So
Ooh.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you guys
Do
should
you
come
want me to create a group chat na lang sa
Sige.
Messenger?
Pero
na-
add mo ko sa, I'll give you my WhatsApp number. Tapos add mo ako dyan.
Sa Messenger or sa WhatsApp?
So WhatsApp. I'll give you, in Messenger, I'll give you my WhatsApp number.
Okay. Sige.
Yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
sobrang law of attraction siya kasi like binanggit siya literally before I went home, sinabi siya sa akin ni Roland na I should talk to you. Like dun sa Kumu Studios, may something sa second floor.
That's a Game Boy Color. That's a second version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah. Kasi parang nag-usapan namin yung visual sa DJing. Kailangan namin ng wall and space to do it live.
Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I would love for you guys to meet I know, because we have this crazy team there. It's a team made of. I'll show you the crazy stuff that we're doing. Like I'll tell you a little secret right now. How many viewers do we have? Okay, so we're gonna be releasing the first Kumu interactive live stream teleserie. So yeah, it's crazy. It's basically it's a live stream narrative story, but it's interactive. So it's basically an interactive movie played out on Kumu. So you'll be hearing about that soon.
That's
But we're all
sick.
about experimenting, guys. Like we even came up with this crazy concept where we're like crossing portals into like different. It's nuts. Like I think you guys would have some fun with some of the stuff that we're thinking of. Because you know what happened?
Legit.
No, you know what happened? So we had got the studio for one day when quarantine hit. So all of us were like stuck in our houses, like trying to make these shows run. But all of us had our creative juices just flowing. And then when we got the studio back, it was just like, I want to try this. I want to do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And it was just like plotting everything. So right now it's one of those crazy things where it's like we have this creative house. Like we have this creative house, but we also have professional producers, professional directors, professional video cinematographers, professional DOPs. We have lighting, we have sets. Like it's crazy. So it's like this crazy vibe. It's like whatever ideas you guys have, we could like we could just pull it off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually,
so-
that's kind of like part of my background, I guess, because I was in film before I decided to do the
Nighthawk,
visual.
you have to
The
come visit. Where are you based? Are you based in in QC also?
No, I'm in Mandaluyong.
She's from
Oh, it's on the way.
Cali.
Okay,
Kalinsong, Mandaluyong.
I'll pick you up on the way
Doesn't
there.
get it.
That's on the way. So guys, let's plan it out. I would love for you guys to visit. But my girlfriend is running around. She just logged on. I think we're gonna get to dinner
Diba
now.
nag-shopping siya or something?
The
Nag-shopping
grocery
siya.
shopping daw
Nag-grocery, yeah,
siya, pero I
nag-shopping
think
daw
she's
siya.
back now. Instead of that, or my cat, somebody's knocking next. Somebody's going something's happening at my door right now. I don't know if I locked it, but something's happening. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on Usapan Retro. The boomer video game, comic book, anime, anything nerdy. Basta tito, tita, boomer nerd show on Kumu. This is Usapan Retro, and we are just speaking with Timi Sky and Nighthawk, VR and visual effects artists over here. Visual DJ, which is
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. But I can't wait to actually have her in the studio. And
I
then we'll
think
see if
she's
we
the
can do
only
something.
one, the visual DJ sa Kumu. So she's also a pioneer.
Yeah.
And she's under my
Yeah, because
crew.
I can't wait. When are you guys gonna
I
debut
froze.
your creation, your audio visual live stream sensory
sa
creation?
Kumu.
Yeah.
Nagte-test pa kami nagte-test eh. Parang we're having some technical stuff like when it comes to OBS. So
Why
parang
don't you?
pinag-aano pa
That's why you
namin.
need to come to our house and we could show you how we're doing all sorts of. Because I'm pretty sure it's co-hosting related,
Boom,
right?
boom, boom. Yeah.
I try to like her
Ah.
everything, but sometimes she's stubborn and doesn't want to listen.
I'm not stubborn. Hindi lang siya nag-register agad. Siguro mga after 10 minutes.
Totally.
Meron akong anything na, ito lang yung stuff toy na meron ako. Dami yung toys eh. Ito lang yung meron ako. Siya lang.
I
lang.
really like Nighthawk's background.
I know.
Man, I'm jelly. I want that PlayStation. I want that PlayStation. That little thing behind your head.
At least may nakausap ka na, Angelo, na legit gamer. Legit
Yeah.
gamer.
Where'd you get that? Did you work for Sony? How'd you get that?
No. I never got Data Blitz.
Oh, okay. I love Data Blitz. I was trying to get the owner of Data Blitz, but I found out he's not a gamer.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
No. He's a corporate guy. I'm trying to. I got to find out who the guy that runs Data Blitz for him is, because I want to get that guy on the show.
Yeah.
Sige. All right, guys.
Pag-usapan natin yung sa
Let's
studio.
go. I'll drop you. Yeah, let's make a WhatsApp group. I'll drop you my WhatsApp number. Pero maraming salamat. Thank you for tuning in to Usapan Retro. If you're listening to this on Spotify, yes, we have a Spotify podcast, and you know why?
Ooh.
Because we can. This is live on Kumu 5 p.m. on Saturdays. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to download the Kumu app. If you don't know what the Kumu app is, the Kumu app is an app made by Filipinos for Filipinos, with a whole bunch of Filipinos live streaming their lives and talking about everything from boomer video game topics to how to curl your cat's hair. It's all there, guys. I'm gonna curl my cat's hair, mamaya.
Buti naman nagkasundo kayo.
Yeah,
Parang naka-hot seat kanina ni Angelo eh. Kasi yung mga questions parang,
Wait, quick question. Is
Sige,
your
go.
cat a female?
Yes, and she's in heat right now. She's like, is your cat's a male?
Yep.
Okay, my cat is like going bananas right now. She's just like, yeah. I usually live stream like how, because so my cat went into puberty during quarantine, so I wasn't able to take her to the vet. And then so we were looking at you, but it sounded like my cat was being tortured by her body, right? She's going,
Is she yowling?
and then we found this YouTube video of how to relieve the pressure for your cat for a couple hours. It's basically you have to push on the back of their tail, and then they go crazy. But Roland and I just started live streaming that. So every time she's in heat, we do this live stream of us relieving her. But I think we got to go to the vet now. I got to find a vet.
That's
I'm pretty sure the
hilarious.
vets are open now. So it was it was like 3.5 months of my cat in heat, like with us not knowing what to do for her.
Yeah, it's
My cat
quarantine.
needs friends, you know. He needs cat friends.
Yeah, introvert din yung cat mo like you.
He likes to be part of everything I do, especially when I'm streaming my video games. He's just right there. He'll cover my camera, and I'll be like, "Hey, hey."
Did you catch last week's episode? I had the CEO of Yup GG. Are you familiar with Yup GG?
No, I am not.
So Yup.gg, it's like, think of it as like LinkedIn for video gamers. So basically, all the companies go on there, and for anybody that does gaming content, they find sponsors. So it's basically like a company will
Ooh.
go. So a company like, say, like Dove, right? Will be looking for will be looking to spend $1 million. So they'll go to Yup.gg, and it's like, hey, we have $1 million. We need to hit these numbers, and then basically Yup's database will just shoot out all the streamers and how many impressions they'll get, and who's open for like sponsorship, like mentions and all that stuff. So check it out.
Mhm.
It's Yup. I'll put it up here. It's actually cool for
I wrote it down.
yeah, but I'm gonna
Yup.
put it up because I can. Wait one second.
Buti
How do
pa
I do
siya,
this?
no? Hindi nawawala yung post-it.
Create
Yes,
new banner.
always ready.
Yup.gg, and then what was your website? VR Spaces. VR was it VR Spaces? What was it?
Dot
What's
PH.
the VR Spaces.ph?
Yes.
VR Spaces.ph.
Natutuwa ako shoutout pala kay Nighthawk na parang game siya agad din, no? Kahit wala siyang damit. Kahit wala siyang damit. Ay, I'll took a screenshot.
Look at that. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just make one just for VR Spaces.
Smile,
Hold
guys,
on.
smile. Yeah, Ay, nawala.
Yeah, I'll make a new
Okay.
one. I'll just make it.
Alright. So I'll take a screenshot.
VR Spaces. VR Spaces.ph. All right, here we go. Oh wait. Bam.
Alright. One,
Woohoo.
picture tayo. 1, 2, 3. One more.
For James Wug.
1, 2. Ay, ba't ganun? Baliktad. One. Yes.
All right, guys. I gotta sign off. But thank you so much, guys.
Thank
This
you.
is the longest episode. It was the funnest episode. I'll talk to you guys later.